A modern passenger plane was flying when it was suddenly intercepted at close range. The captain looked closely. To his shock, it was a World War II fighter. Before he could react, the first officer also saw many unknown small aircraft on the radar. The captain sensed danger and quickly lowered altitude to check. He broke into a cold sweat. They were in the middle of an air raid. Suddenly, that German fighter closed in again, sticking tightly behind the passenger plane. The captain told the first officer to turn off the navigation lights, but the enemy still attacked. The captain pulled the control stick hard and sent the plane diving toward the ground. Passengers screamed. At only 1,000 feet above the ground, he pulled up sharply. The fighter could not maneuver in time and crashed. The captain then hid the plane in the clouds, but fuel was already running low. He tried to contact the ground again. This time there was a response, but the other side claimed to be an Air Force base. The captain explained that most of the equipment was damaged, only the radar still worked, and he asked for guidance to land. But the radio operator said radar technology was still under development. He asked how they already had it. At that moment, two historians among the passengers rushed into the cockpit. They made calculations with maps and, comparing with the bombing outside, concluded that the plane was flying in the skies of World War II. Suddenly, two enemy fighters appeared again and launched missiles at the passenger plane. The captain rolled the plane to dodge, but the shockwave shattered the windows and set the left engine on fire. The plane fell rapidly. The captain shut down the engine, tried several times, and finally put out the fire. The plane leveled again. A new crisis soon came. A colonel warned through the communicator that if the high-tech plane did not land quickly, they would have to shoot it down to prevent capture. To ensure safety, the historians suggested removing the radar and giving it to the military, so the operator could guide the passenger plane. The captain told the operator that he was about to send him a great gift. The passengers tied the radar with parachutes made from supplies and dropped it. At that moment, another missile hit the plane. A hole tore open, and several passengers were sucked out. Just then, a fighter appeared and shot down the enemy planes. It was the support called by the operator. With radar guidance, the passenger plane finally flew into safe airspace. Suddenly, the operator saw a huge shadow on the radar. It was the time vortex they had passed through. Fuel was nearly gone. The captain decided to charge into the vortex. After violent turbulence, the passenger plane returned to modern times. Passengers got off the plane one by one. The captain was the last to leave. He noticed an old man writing in a notebook. The title was "The Radar System That Saved Europe." When the old man closed the book, the captain saw his name. He was the very man who had saved them back then.